We are the Department of Housing and Workforce Solutions. We're responsible for every other year, at minimum, go out into the communities and count individuals who are experiencing homelessness. And there's a reason why this year we decided to do a sheltered count as opposed to an unsheltered count. So I think it's important that we recognize that the PIT count is really a snapshot in time, that it captures a number on a particular day of the year. And what is truly important for us at HWS is to make sure that we're actually housing people. And in recognition of the work that we've done in the last year, we want to continue to focus on getting those numbers as high as possible. That in 2023, when we did do the last count, we counted 3,725 individuals. But take a look at the number of people we actually housed and permanently housed. It was over 6,000. So there's a ton of momentum that we really want to build on.
The point-in-time count's a one-time count where we're ongoing throughout the year, not only counting people, but actually managing those people through the system of care.
We're meeting regularly and looking at how much progress we're making in ensuring that people are not returning back to homelessness. Only 14% of people that we connect to housing are returning back to homelessness. We were recently awarded $7.4 million from HUD to increase our housing resources to address youth homelessness and increase the supply of housing.
Just every year, like the point in time count, it's when you go out and you meet the persons on the ground, there's like a hollowness to that feeling, like that you just go and you ask these people some of their hardest questions about who they are, why they became homeless, all these sort of things for data that we send off to HUD, but it sometimes leaves you empty. And that's why last year we really had this idea of more than an account. Like basically that we had people on the ground on that day that were connecting people to services and how we can get them into housing. And that's why, like, as a county, we've taken really aggressive leadership role, and I credit to our board of supervisors on this front that we're putting more money into the construction of affordable housing. It's more than a count, but it's more than just any one program, and that's really why the full continuum of care and people come together that make this work.
We're very proud of our cities. Riverside, Harupa Valley, and Paris, all three are utilizing local dollars to support solutions to homelessness. Dedicated street outreach teams who are regularly engaging with unsheltered residents and connecting them to resources to help resolve their housing crisis. We launched the Rivco 100 program, which brings together behavioral health, housing, and workforce solutions, and the Department of Public and Social Services to provide housing and directly support over 100 super high utilizers of public services.
Our office launched the Santa Ana Riverbed Coalition, which brought together all the cities in District 2, working alongside state and federal teams with our county teams, all working to address homelessness. In 2022, with all these efforts, we received $11 million in state encampment response funds to further this effort, which today has connected over 100 residents into housing, many of whom were previously chronically homeless.
We bolstered outreach efforts across the region with dedicated teams in multiple cities, as well as increased sheltering. Our third district cities have launched sheltering programs which have provided housing and case management services to hundreds of residents in the region. There are over 800 affordable housing units in the pipeline, with 451 currently under construction.
I have secured $18 million towards the Palm Springs Navigation Center to include 80 transitional housing units with wraparound services. Moreover, we have secured additional funding to increase shelter capacity at the Coachella Valley Rescue Mission, City of Desert Hot Springs, and Galilee Center, and have made significant investments in infrastructure and affordable housing development.
I have helped launch a series of different projects and programs that directly aid and provide solutions to homelessness. This includes our Homeless to Work program, which focuses on providing meaningful job training and employment opportunities to support those individuals transitioning out of homelessness. Additionally, we were successful in acquiring a $12 million state encampment grant that will provide support and opportunities for our homeless in the San Jacinto Riverbed.